into dynamic Earth in years. So I'm really just looking forward to exploring and just enjoying from now.
The team!
This prompted my friend Playfair to describe the phenomenon as staring into the abyss. This was later to be called deep. The idea that the world was indeed much older than could ever have been imagined.
In his squeeze box experiment.
Not that blasted squeeze box.
Things have come a long way since your original observations, Dr. Hutton. I have been able to determine the exact age that rocks were formed using their internal clock, the radioactive decay of the elements. We now know that the age of the Earth must be something like 4.54 billion years old, many more than the 6,000 years the Archbishop Usher proposed.
But even more importantly, it was your heat engine that drives the movement of continents and led to our understanding of plate tectonics. The scientific world did not believe Alfred Wegener when he proposed the drift of continents. We now know that that's just the way the world works.
Yes, it is heartening that your ideas are now accepted as fact, and that students are taught that the geology of our modern planet is formed through the action of earthquakes and volcanoes, and the opening and closing of oceans which produce new land and new mountain ranges. All based on your original ideas, of course.
We can only marvel at the way the story has evolved since my original observations all those years ago. But science does progress apace, and I dare say that it will continue to do so. I am convinced that you will learn much about our planet as you continue in your adventure through dynamic Earth. It is heartening to reflect that it all started here in Edinburgh just over 200 years ago. I hope you take as much pleasure from your adventure as I have done. The crags, rocks must therefore have been molten when squeezed into the sedimentary layers.
Yeah, it's really good. It's interesting.
Fantastic. Isn't all?
Get together in a lift, in a very colourful lift.
I know.
Right.
Greetings, fellow time travellers. Let's go back to the beginning of time itself. Would you believe it? The first hominids only 2 million years ago. And dinosaurs, around on Earth for 165 million years.
Welcome, time travellers. So come aboard Spacecraft this way.
Did you say space? And that wasn't creepy enough?
No.
Did she say space?
Pushing outwards, and the force of gravity holding the star together. As the stars burn their hydrogen in a process called fusion, They create new elements like helium and oxygen, releases as much energy as your sun will produce in its entire lifetime. All the heavier elements in the universe like iron, copper and gold are forged in these catastrophic events.
Violent volcanoes along the coast. They emit vast quantities of ash. Clouds of superheated dust and gas at some 500 degrees race down mountain slopes, wiping out all before them. Volcanism is both destructive and creative. It is a driving force in the shaping and reshaping of this restless earth.
I saw that, you okay?
Frozen and slowly moving load. The dark layers hold rock fragments, debris torn from the ground, rocks that have become the teeth of the glacier, rasping at the land, fashioning its contours with immense power. A gigantic natural sanding machine.
Still alive, huh? Yes. That's a shame.
Look at this.
Mary making new friends.
But yeah, it's just beautiful. It's amazing how the infrastructure of the earth could happen in milliseconds. You know, it's just a tiny little bit. Enjoyed myself, absolutely fascinating.
I'd like to try them again. Maybe think about it next time.
We're good enough to travel from Glasgow.
Aye, definitely.